demonstrate the skills to take out Rafael Chabert. It'll be a big win if he can. Chabert in white has won 6 of his last 7, and by knockout he is a beautiful striker, and it can happen at any time. What will Powell do tonight in his comeback fight on his home turf?
He's getting in a brawl early. Talk about his nickname, Smooth. I think he needs a lot of that smoothness, that movement. I don't think he wants a firefight early.
Both these guys are going to try and do as much damage to each other's lead legs as they can to take away some movement. You can see that inside-outside low kick battle right now. Sim's going to throw another one here. He keeps pouring for the lead hand to tie up that cross so he can't get countered with it as he throws the kick.
He's got that long reach, Powell, with that extended jab, light on his feet.
He's doing a good job of feinting and drawing the jab of Xavier as well. That was a good hard kick.
Wow. Oh, and Powell can't get one back in him. That's the danger, Chabert.
Wow. Front kick right through the guard. Powell's in trouble. Good frame here for Xavier. That was a beautiful front kick right through the center channel. Caught Simi on the chin. Took his legs for a moment. This is where Simi has to use his wrestling. That head position's there.
That was a sweet maneuver.
Right through the center. It was a smart maneuver as well. You get a mover who's not moving, go right through the center. Split the guard.
Good opportunity here for Sim to clear his head as he controls his position, but he potentially gets thrown there. Xavier looking strong.
Exciting opening couple of minutes here in this light heavyweight battle. Powell and Xavier.
You see the difference in style. Xavier is not really a mover. He has much more of the traditional Muay Thai style. A bit stiffer, a bit heavier on the lead leg, but man, when he kicks and he punches, you feel it.
You can feel the A-side. Back comes Powell. This is like the touch paper stuff early. First half of the opening round has been explosive.
So a level change here for Powell. Gets underneath this time, drives his opponent to the fence. Does he get his fingertips together? Just about. Can he get a lift here? Xavier splits his base, tries to pull him back up to a clinch and is successful.
Xavier just solid with that stance. Hard to take him down. Even when you get the hands comparatively locked, you weren't locked that tight.
11 of 13 wins by KO or submission for Xavier.
I'm reminded of another national champion of Muay Thai in Brazil. It was a great light heavyweight, Renato Babalu Sobral. Fought in Bellator, fought in UFC, made a great MMA career with that background. Also fantastic on the ground, if you remember. Right now, look at Xavier just almost daring Powell to stand and bang with him.
Xavier tries again with the front kick and then goes high kick. See what he's playing with that right hand of Simeon Powell. Does he have to put it in front of his chin to block the front kick, or does he keep it on the side of his chin right now to block the high kick? He can't do both. Xavier forced him to make a decision there. Simeon needs to get back to his jab game, his feinting game. That's where he can, there we go, look, he can start to draw.
Was sweet there, lovely feinting, and he just whacked one in, left hook to the body.
That sounded like a firecracker here at Cage-Side.
When he starts to work his feints, he can draw the punches of Xavier away, and he can start to look for those counter opportunities.
One of the best first rounds we've had tonight. Bellator Champion Series co-main event. Oh, saving the best for last. Back comes Xavier. What a good round.
That leg kick is absolutely thudding every time Xavier throws it. The problem is we're not used to checking. You're used to moving, not checking. You can't learn in the fight. Right? It's an instinct you really have to develop in the gym. And right now, Powell hasn't checked a single one of those kicks. He's trying to outmove it.
And the other thing as well is with the power that Xavier is throwing those kicks. It's so difficult to counter them with a straight punch because he's going to take your lead leg away from you. He gets up on his own accord.
He's got to take it to the corner under his own power. That's the rule.
Wow! His legs went, and he was so fortunate that it was right there and then, and not 10 seconds earlier.
And Kerry Hatley said that's legal. He turned to the judges and said that's a legal shot.
Oh, there's the front kick. Beautiful, right under the chin. Powell did a really good job to recover from that. Man, look at that, lifted his chin up. Is this the final punch in the first round?
That was the early one.
Oh, look at that. Steps in with a big hook.
You were talking about it beforehand, Jimmy. The counter shot and bang.
That's what he's known for. And I'm telling you, the coach can say whatever they want. A minute is not enough time to clear your head from a shot like that.
And we have that in boxing. A minute, we say, can you recover from that? And he's got everything else to watch out for as well. This isn't just fist fighting you. You've got the legs coming too. This is MMA. And Simeon Powell is in a host of trouble. Can he get through this? Rafael Chavez is going to jump on him. Big guns are there. Powell did so well to get back to his corner. And we go again. He's got to jump him, hasn't he, Dan?
He's got to either set up these punches and try and draw these feints out, try and draw these attacks out before he moves into range, or he's going to get the fight to the floor.
He can't stand in front of Xavier. He cannot do that. He needs to either angle and move, or to your point, Dan, get those feints going, draw the offense out and counter, but he cannot go shot for shot with Xavier.
Dan, how do you score that first round? Is this 10-8?
It could potentially be a 10-8. It'll be interesting to see how the judges score it, because Simeon was doing good work all the way through the round, aside from the two concussive blows and a couple of those big calf kicks. I think Xavier is going to take it, but it may be a 10-9, purely based on the competitiveness of the round.
That's a great point. As Powell looks to come back with his own combinations, if he can rebuild from what happened at the end of the first, well, that will be magical. And he's got his home support right here, trying to get him through.
So he moves that lead leg out of the way of the leg kick. That's been his defense so far, but the problem is you can't do that and move at the same time.
Powell's got to keep changing his range. You can see Xavier is waiting for him to step into danger zone. If Simeon can keep feinting as he's moving in and out of range, he's going to be able to draw those shots. Another good shot to the body there from Simeon.
Excellent work from Simeon Powell, especially thinking about what happened at the end of the round. Look at the odds, so tight now.
Xavier just looks solid though, doesn't he? Even when he's taking shots, he looks solid.
No strategy, stand in the center, throw big shots.
Here he comes again, Chavez. Powell has to shut them. Stays on his feet.
Now we're seeing some confidence from the blue corner. I feel Xavier starting to move into range a little bit now. He feels like he can win this power exchange.
And the cut on the eye, he didn't like that. Now Powell is trying to apply some damage to it. He's the short favourite here, Chavez.
When they weighed in, right, same height, they both look to be in good shape. I think we see a real strength differential here. All right, Xavier just looks like a more solid guy, especially inside in these positions. To your point, Dan, it looks like you're trying to move a tree in there. He just looks more solid. Simeon Powell is built to move. Xavier is built to stay in one place and knock you out.
Well, the one thing I will say about the conditioning, though, is part of the reason why Simeon's been able to recover so well from that first round is because he's in good physical condition. He's definitely done his road work, but of course the strength does look like it's on the side of Xavier. Even in this clinch, he's like coasting a little bit here. The thing is, Xavier only likes to fight in bursts, so it doesn't matter if he's only winning the moments in the fight.
Right hand from Simeon Powell. Nice jab as well. This is good in the second. Minute 45 to go. What a great fight.
Gotta watch watch those counter punches. Really good work with the jab.
Terrific matchmaking, Dan Hardy, gotta say.
Yeah, really good work by the Bellator team. See, Simeon's edging into range now. It puts him in danger all the time, whereas if he can keep moving in and out of range, changing that distance between them, he can try and make Xavier miss a little more, but I like this peppering style that he's got. Is Xavier slowing down a little bit here? Oh, side slip, it didn't work. That could be telling.
Wow, he lets Xavier up. A little surprised by that. You got a tired man in front of you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to put some weight on him, do some ground and pound.
Definitely a slightly fatigued look now for Rafael Chavez and Simeon Powell. They've got to be careful with another counter.
Tries with the knee there. I'd like to see him use the knee in the clinch if he's going to. Too easy to get knocked off balance with a flying knee against the power puncher.
That's good work there from Powell in the second round. He's actually boxed really well.
Yeah, starting to move effectively as well. Didn't see that in round number one. Squared up a lot against Xavier. He doesn't want to do that in round two.
So a bit lethargic here from Chavez. That wasn't.
I think he's getting a little tired now.
Yeah.
Power punches are fatiguing. Xavier hasn't done a lot with his lead tools. It's been power shots every time.
Leaning on the edge there of the cage. Has to be dragged back by his corner to the right position. That was a really grueling, testing round. Powell for me, Jimmy.
I thought he did great in that second round, but look at this angling, moving, throwing in combinations, throwing in the feints, trying to stay versatile. I thought in round number one, he got caught up, I think a little bit being at home, wanted to maybe make a statement and land some power punches early. Don't do that. Your biggest weapon is your ability to move and
Every
angle.
time he locates you, he's throwing the hand off.
Arranca pela esse cara fora. Ele tá com medo de você, pô.
He's afraid of you.
Aproveita isso. São
I want you to rip his head off.
minutos.
5
A
minutes
gente
of
ser
your life.
campeão. Ele
He's
quer ser
afraid of
campeão.
you. He's afraid of you. I'm afraid of both of them.
Has a pep talk with another heard one, right? I don't speak Portuguese, but I got the intention.
And Marlon Sandro in the corner of Xavier, screaming his head off.
And Simeon Powell gesturing to the crowd and saying, come on, get me through this, give me some help. He's controlled the crowd from when he walked out, but he hasn't controlled the fight. Certainly not in the first. Second round was better. What has this third got in store? The dramatic one, a really good battle in the cage tonight.
When Xavier does throw the jab, it's that, you're going to appreciate this one, that Lennox Lewis jab. It is stiff, it is powerful. He doesn't flick it out there. It's a hard stick every time he throws it. Xavier wants to do damage with everything he throws.
And if you think about the mentality coming out of the corner after just getting yelled at, you've got 5 minutes left, don't rip his head off, and you know that you've had a really good first round. What you definitely don't want to do is allow this fight to slip away from you.
Good jabs from Simeon Powell, keeping it simple.
Xavier reactive here. Tim's abandoned his feints a little bit.
So if you score 10-9 to Chavez for the first round, 10-9 to Simeon, it's all on this.
It could potentially be. I mean, that was a lovely right hand. It was a really big first round. A couple of good shots landed from Xavier, but it could very much all be to play for in this third round. Sim did a great job of recovering, and he's peppering his opponent. I don't think he's hurting too much with anything, but he's certainly racking up the points in that second round.
And Xavier, every time he lands a leg kick, he practically spins Powell around with that shot. Gotten away from it in this third round. Only threw it once.
And that's the other thing to consider, Jim. It's a good point. You know, not all strikes are made equal. But 2 or 3 low kicks that Simeon Powell throws, if Xavier throws one really powerful one, that's way more eye-catching for the judges. Oh, nice head kick. Sim was looking to get a hand up to that one.
Good work from Chavez there. Powell comes back with a leg kick. Are you surprised that he's made it through, Powell, after what happened in the first?
I thought he was in a lot of trouble at the start of round number 2. He cleared the cobwebs well. Probably won't remember round number 1, but he recovered from it very well in round number 2.
Hats off to the training team for getting him in that sort of shape. He doesn't need a second defeat in a row. Simeon Powell will be desperate for the home win. Back comes Chabert. This is tight.
A more proactive round from Chabert as well, holding the centre a bit more. Oh, went for an elbow there. Simeon was a bit out of range. Less than half a round to go.
Good from Chabert. Yeah. Corner woke him up. Utilised. Well, he's got more oomph for that, isn't he?
Did you see the difference in power? And the difference in strength a lot of times in these punch positions. Wrestlers would want to go back at him. As a cornerman, there's nothing you can do. You can do what you can. If your guy gets rocked, Dan, you know this, it's on them. It does not, we can do something for cuts, we can do something for certain things, not a shot to the head.
The bookies can hardly split them at this stage.
Another thing to consider as well after that first round where Sim was able to get back to his corner, how much information is getting across to him from his corner team when he's rocked and dazed. He may not even realise what shot landed on him at the end of that first round before the second one starts. Or does he get the takedown here? That's a great balance and takedown defence from Chabert.
That guy's just heavy too, just solid with both his legs.
Physically very strong. Sim goes for the uppercut.
Oh, punches. Really, look at that from Chabert.
Come on the inside.
Loving the body language. They're so fired up for this.
I think this is up for grabs with a minute left.
I don't want it to finish, guys. Can we have another couple of rounds?
That's better from Sim. Don't get drawn into the shoulder to his opponent. Man, this is a hard round to score as well. And the other thing to consider as well, Adam, if this is drawn even as far as strikes landed, then the person that wins is the person with cage control, which right now looks to be Chabert.
I thought in the second it was Powell. The third, it's more Chabert. 20 seconds left. I don't think any of these fans want this to finish.
Another element, it's hard not to judge blood. Javier is bleeding. It looks like the shots have gone. Even though Javier's hit with more power.
And Simeon's had fun in there, and he's come back from that terrible end of the first round. Chabert looking so strong.
Such a scorecard sign.
Wonderful fight. Really, really good. And so much respect between the pair. They know they put on a humdinger for this Wembley crowd.
I think Chabert feels confident. He's the one sitting on the cage right now. Sim's walking around with his hands up.
The decision will come out shortly.
All-day energy starts with clean hydration. Element. More electrolytes, zero sugar. You feel the difference when you get it right. Stay salty.
To earn real cash back on gas and groceries with the Upside app? You could say it feels like that. Yep, feels like that. Download the app and you could win free gas for a year with the PFL Fuel Up powered by Upside. Get the Upside app and use the promo code PFL7. That's promo code PFL7. You could win a year of free gas plus monthly cash prizes. Upside is an official partner of the PFL.
A mini classic. We have just seen Smooth Simeon Powell and Rafael Chabert. The 15 minutes have given us a brutal, bloody and brilliant fight. And they knew it. They really did. Chabert celebrated like he's got it. Simeon Powell doubts. He has, but Chabert is dancing around the ring. Right now, he believes that he has got the key victory, but who knows how the judges have it. Whatever happens, I want to see that again. Simeon Powell did so well to get up off that first round, finish, and come back in brilliant style. But is it enough, or did Chabert pip him at the end? Michael C. Williams is just looking through the scorecards. Let's find out.
Take away Michael.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the decision, we'll go now to your three judges. Your first, Brian Miner, scores the fight 29-28. He scores the fight for Powell. Your second judge at cage side, David Heatherby, scores the fight 29-28. He sees the fight for Xavier. Your third and final judge at cage side, Daryl Ransom, 29-28, seeing it for the winner by split decision.